Okay, so this was interesting today. I worked at a little bit trying to see if I can get the thing to build, and I was able to build the accumulator, the subber, and the adder by moving them up to this to be instead of being under delegator, they're under examples. However, when I tried to build delegator, it is complaining that it can't find some of the libraries. So I said, okay, why, you know, why don't I just link or just have it point to the versions of what we have at the higher level? At the correctly, actually, that's what I did that, where I had it point to the accumulator, subber, adder at the example level, so then it complained because it has to be at the directories have to be under delegator. So then the next thing I did is I did what they call a symbolic link. In Linux, you can do a soft link, ln-s, and what that will do, so you do ln is the command, -s, and let me see if I can show it to you here. No, that's not the right one. So let me just type ls. Oh no, ln rather. And show you what it is. Okay, so let's make this a bit bigger. So what happens is, let's see, so ln option, target, and the link name. So what I did is I linked, and -s is a soft link, a symbolic link. And that's the kind you have to use. I'd have to look up what exactly is the difference between a symbolic link and a hard link. But at any rate, so you have ln-s, which is symbolic link. You have your target, which was the directory that was one level above, and then put the directory name there. Problem I'm running into now is when I try to create the delegator, what it was doing is it will complain that it can't find the crates. So those are those building blocks, and I'm not sure why that is. It keeps trying to look for them under examples, and I'm not sure where it's looking for them, because I've literally put in the correct path, a hard path. As you see, I was trying to rebuild Flipper here, and that's the directory we're in. So if you look at the cargo, should be more type is not a command in Unix. It is a command in Windows. Okay. So you can see what it's doing is here with all these locations is it's going up to crates, and sorry, it's going up to examples, and then ink, and then it has crates and primitives. Great. So we can see that. Now what I'm thinking also is when you let's see, adder. When you build something, you get this cargo .lock file. And I am wondering if there's a confusion because this shows where everything is and where it should be looking, and it talks about all the packages and so on and so on. Now, my wondering is, we got the dependencies. Now, as you notice, this is not something you're supposed to edit. It generates these, and what I'm going to do is, because I promised to get into Solidity and Solang, that's going to be the next video. I am going to install Solang and talk about that. That's the plan for tomorrow, and then we can get back, then look at find a simple Solidity contract and see if we can compile it in Solang. That's the next step. But I'm going to kind of keep this in the background here because I think they kind of messed up when they moved everything around and changed how stuff was being done. So that is, which means that it is no longer their cargo.toml file, and the way they have things set up is no longer working for things that are at a different level. So we're gonna take it from there, and if you found this helpful, please give a like if you find this series helpful. But I want to point out that, and of course give a subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see more. But I just wanted to point out, this was an important thing that could be useful. If you are getting errors where you are not finding things, you need to check your path. There could be something in the path that it just does not like. And that could be, especially if they've changed things around like they clearly did here. They changed things from building it such that it was building just the WASM to now having built the full contract, and in there something may have not been correct, because you should be able to download what you need to download, and download the latest stuff from Git, and especially with this where they had a build script and just build it. Didn't happen that way. So there's obviously something that was not 100% correct, and of course I'm getting a little perhaps too determined to ferret that out. But there are a number of pieces and parts that I'm not 100% familiar with yet. The Rust and this ink are new to me, just as it is to you, and I'm trying to apply my experience to try to see fix stuff when it doesn't work. So anyway, that's all. Take care, and I will speak to you next time.